Hey everyone, it's Emily Fox. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. I upload on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and today's video is going to be me rewatching my old June 2014 monthly favorite. So we're gonna go watch it together. I'm gonna react to it, let you know, do I still own these products? Do I still love them? Did I just completely forget about them? So I think it's just a fun series to continue. I will link down below the playlist because this is the 6th one I've done and I really love those videos. So I haven't watched it beforehand. I'm just gonna do it live with you and let you know as we go. Okay, so let's do this.
Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be
the echo.
So if you're interested in seeing what I've been loving this month, keep on watching. So the month of June has really been a back to basics with me because I've been loving like some things that I've been loving forever, like really all-time favorites. So I'm going to start with foundation. I've been loving my L'Oreal BB cream in the Beyond the Solution. This one is the one that doesn't have the SPF.
Let's be honest, if it's currently on my table, I think I still love this foundation. It's a BB cream. It's the L'Oreal Beyond the Solution BB cream. This is my like 3rd one of this, and like you can see. And yes, it gets dirty super quickly. Don't judge me. But I mean, I've used so much of this. Like I said, it was on my table. Holy grail product. I would not be without this. I just adore this. This is perfect for every day. There's no SPF, so you do have to wear something underneath. But even for events, since there's no SPF, there's no flashback, it looks super, super natural on your skin. And it has medium coverage. I'm in love with this. The only thing, every time I talk about it and I say it, there's only one shade. So it's a little bit on the gray side, but it's probably like in between NW15 and NW20 in a MAC foundation, as you can see. But it matches me perfectly most of the year. Like middle of the summer, middle of winter, it doesn't match me, but the rest of the year I can make it work. And I will never be without this. Love it. I've been loving this for a long time though.
Speaking of concealer, I finally opened my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer. I've been like dying to open this, but it was in the color light, which is somewhat of a summer shade for me. I know. So that's what I'm wearing today again, and it gives you somewhat of a good coverage.
I mean, I think I still have another one of this. I've definitely used up like 1 or 2 of this easy, like 2 at least. Let me go and grab it. I'm pretty sure I have another one open somewhere, but I have it right here. This is a new one. This is in the color Fair, so it's lighter than the one that I had there, which I was hoping to use this winter, but I kept using other things. So I do still think it's a great concealer. It's one of those things that like it's a staple in my life. Like I don't mind having it. I don't mind using it. I will use it up every time I have it. But it doesn't have enough coverage for my taste lately. On a daily basis, this is definitely like medium coverage, not medium, and I do enjoy it. I personally removed the little sponge. But lately I've been like really into like full coverage, so this doesn't give it to me, but I mean, I still have it in my life. I still think it's a great product. I definitely still recommend it. Let's see what else I loved in 2014.
And for powder, again, back to basics. I've been loving my Laura Geller. This is the Balance and Brighten.
I didn't realize it's been so long.
This one has somewhat of an SPF, like SPF 15.
I know I still have it. I know I do. Laura Geller, this is the Balance and Brighten in regular. This is a powder foundation. Absolutely adore this. It gives you great coverage for a powder foundation. And I like the color. For me, it's a little dark, but I mean, it's very cool tone, which is hard to find. And as you can see right here, it has a great coverage, but obviously I don't apply it this thick on my face. And it has the most natural finish ever. And this combo is just the best combo ever. The only thing is this, since it has SPF 15, major flashback. I've learned this the hard way. It's awesome though. I do recommend it. They did change the packaging. Now it's black packaging. I don't know if it's exactly the same formula. I feel like I don't love the new one as much, but it could just be all in my head. But definitely a great product. I've had this for like 3 years and you can definitely see that it's been like used quite a bit. And for a while I was like, no, let's not use it again because you can't get this easily. But I mean, I need to just use it up at this point, but a great product for sure. So far I still love all of the products. Let's see if anything else changes.
The eyeshadow palette I've been wearing all month has been my Urban Decay Naked palette. The first one, again, back to basics.
If that was basic 3 years ago, imagine now.
Love this so much. Like, I don't know, when I first got it, I wasn't crazy about it, and now I can't stop wearing it. I wore like the classic look, you know, sit all over the lid and like naked and buck in the crease.
See, I kind of have a complicated relationship with the Naked palette, especially the first one. It is in my background of like pretty much every video, and as you can see, number 2 is still there too. It's a staple in like a lot of people's collection. And I have to say, it was like holy grail status back in the day. I feel like nowadays, I wouldn't say it's holy grail anymore. It's definitely one of my favorite products from Urban Decay. I don't know if it's my favorite neutral palette because so many more came out. And back in the day, this was like very, very unique. But nowadays I will be more into something a little more cool tone or a little bit more warm tone. This is so neutral that I'm like, but I mean, if you're just starting out or if you want to give this to someone that is just starting out that doesn't know what they want, this is great. I adore still so many colors in there. The only ones that I'm like not crazy is Sidecar, which I kind of have a love-hate relationship with it because I think it's a great like taupe colors. Love taupe. But unfortunately, this one is very glittery. So there is going to be some fallouts. Look at this. It's so pretty. But every time I would try to do like a look using this or even that like one eyeshadow look, this would just have so many fallouts on my face that every time I'm like annoyed at it. It's like, can you just stay on my eye? So that's probably like one of the reasons I'm a little disappointed because it's one of my favorite color in there. But I still own this, would not get rid of it. I still think it's a great palette. Maybe not holy grail anymore, but you can't go wrong with it.
The next product I've been wearing all month, it is my NARS Madly Blush. I love this stuff so much, seriously. I'm pretty sure everybody knows how it looks like.
NARS Madly was already on my desk, so definitely a sign that this is still holy grail. Actually, I don't even know if back in the day I would have considered it back in like holy grail, but nowadays it is for sure. It's like one of my most worn blush from NARS. As you can see, it looks like a really, really boring looking blush, but those are pretty much my favorites on my cheeks because they just give you a little bit of color. They look very natural, and this one is just a little peachy. I kind of look a little like bronzer sun-kissed because it has a little bit of a shine to it. It's not really like glittery, but it's not matte. And as you can see on your cheeks, it just gives you a little bit of color. It's awesome. And since it's on my desk, you can tell I've been like meaning to start wearing it as soon as the sun is out. So yeah, a great color. The other holy grail blush, might as well include it because they were both on my desk, is this one, the color Deep Throat, which I know NARS are the names, but this is like one of my holy grail also. It might be in my next favorites and I just don't know it, but oopsie. As you can see, this is like the perfect like pinky peachy blush. I mean, NARS Orgasm looks like crap on me, and this one is just a little bit more pinky, so I feel like I can pull it off a lot easier. But again, that swatch does not do it justice. It just gives you basically what NARS Orgasm should have been on me, but wasn't. It was too red, too like, I don't know. This one is just much better. If you think that one is not pinky peachy enough, I would recommend getting a Deep Throat. Okay, so guys, it's a fail. I don't know when the video cut off, so I'm just gonna talk about the products I just watched, unfortunately. I mean, I could pretend, but I don't want to pretend. Since it cut off, I will be including the little clips, but I will be making that face throughout the whole thing because, I mean, I'm annoyed that it didn't work, but I still want to talk about the products, but I don't want to fake reactions because, I mean, I'm just not into that.
NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Morocco. I love this thing so much. It looks incredible. It's somewhat of a reddish orange, and it's just
NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream, still a great product. I have done a lip swatch video on all the new colors that came out, so if you want to watch it, I will link it. It's a great product. I feel like back in the day there was not any like real liquid lipstick like the way we're thinking about it nowadays. So they had very minimal transfer. They did last well on the lips. They're very moussey and creamy and comfortable. They're not overly drying. The only thing is that they don't resist a meal, which when we think nowadays liquid lipstick, we think something that will last 12 hours. So not a true liquid lipstick. It's not called liquid lipstick, soft matte lip cream, which they are. That color, still awesome. Actually, one of the first like bold shades that I decided that, you know what, I can pull it off. So you can't go wrong with it. It still has a special place in my heart for sure.
Next product is from MAC, and it is the shade Coral Bliss because coral has been my love this month. Seriously, I can't wear something else than that. Like,
I feel like I talked about Coral Bliss. Was it in my last one? Maybe I repeated it in 2 months. I know I put it in my May favorites of 2017. So, I mean, still nowadays a great product. Absolutely love it. If you're looking for that perfect, like, I'm starting out to wear peachy lipstick, I would go with this color for sure. If you want something a little less white base, if you're a little bit more tan or you just aren't into it, I would recommend going with Maybelline came out with their new Intimate Nude lipsticks in this color, Naked Coral. Obviously really not a dupe, but I mean the same idea of like, I want to start wearing peach lipstick, but I don't feel like I can pull it off. This is great, especially if you're a little bit more tan than me, because obviously it is still like bold, but I mean it's super wearable. So this is one of the options, Naked Coral. So as you can see, that can look like pretty neutral, but just a little bit of color. And then the step over this would be at Honey Pink, which is obviously a lot more bold, but I mean, I feel like those are just different options from drugstore if you want that type of look of like, I'm bold, but I'm still wearable.
And last but not least, I've been loving this shade by Maybelline. It is in Blushing Beige.
I thought I had that color in the box, but turns out it's a different shade of the same range of color. And back in the day, I liked the 915 the most, but nowadays I prefer the 920. I really thought it was the same color. But this one is just a little bit darker, so I'm gonna count it. I know I probably have that one somewhere, but I think this one is better, so I'm gonna talk about this one instead. As you can see, it's a little cool tone, almost a bit gray. For a nude lipstick, it's kind of hard to find that isn't like overly grayish. So if you want just a little bit of that look, this is great. I do like this range of color because they're super creamy. They're very moisturizing. If you don't like the whole craze of matte lipsticks, so sorry for you, because the last couple of years I've been like just into this. But I mean, this is a great neutral lipstick. You can't go wrong with that line. They had so many great neutral shades, so yeah. So I'm really sorry that I had like technical issues, but I hope you still enjoyed this like video. I'm really annoyed at my camera, but I just didn't want to just pretend. But I hope you are having a wonderful day. Don't forget to hit this like button and to subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. By the way, if you're wondering what I'm wearing as the eyeliner, I'm wearing the new Tarte waterproof like clay pot in rose gold. And I do like it, but I did have to top it off with something else on top because I feel like it's a little like see-through. So I applied this, and then on top, I used one of the Kylie Bible eyeshadow, this one right here. I do like the look, but I'm a little disappointed that I had to top it off with something else, so I will have to play with it more, but it's a great look anyway. And on my lips, I'm wearing Beach Babe in the Tarte, those are the Color Splash lipstick, a great nude.